Hi everyone, I am Flavio Miguel and welcome to my channel. If that's your first time over here, thank you for tuning in. In this video, I'll be reviewing and demonstrating one of the latest foundations that had hit the market last 2022. I'm talking about the Haus Labs Foundation by Lady Gaga. But let me get you one thing straight. This is not an ad, neither I got this foundation for free. I spent my own money to give you the real deal, okay? And no, I'm not enlisted in Lady Gaga's PR team. I think this should be changed. Because I want to give you the real deal, you feel me? I'll be evaluating the coverage, the finish, the wear performance, oxidation, waterproofing, and of course the skincare factors. I'll be also taking in consideration their claims with my own personal experience wearing this product, and also the available shades in the market and the price. And of course I'll be checking if they are really vegan, clean and cruelty-free. As you can see, I'm already wearing the foundation, but I will rewind to the moment that I open the package. I'm going to be talking a little bit about my skin type, how I like to wear my foundation, and how I like to apply my foundation. So stay tuned until the end. Okay, so inside is quite good. The future is beautiful. Haus Labs with all the social media. I have here a small little, let me read this for you, all right? So it's Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. Our supercharged clean artistry makeup is powered by innovation created for everyone at all application levels, shapes, sizes, color, ages, and genders. Our makeup is high-tech, high-pigmented, plus high-performance. Our futuristic formula are made with patent-pending complexes and properties. Okay, let's try it again. With patent-pending complexes and proprietary ingredients that deliver skin care benefits. All Haus Labs products are created with kindness, clean, cruelty-free, and vegan. The future is beautiful. Tag us on Haus Labs to share your work and art. I will do this. Thank you. 1 cent of every $1 or 1 cent. That's how it's written here. I think you can see it. Is this 1 cent or $1 of every purchase from houselabs.com supports Born This Way Foundation, a non-profit organization co-founded and led by Lady Gaga and her mother, Cynthia Germanotta. Their mission supports the mental and emotional wellness of young people by encouraging them to practice kindness towards themselves and others. Kinder, braver world. Lady Gaga. Plus Born This Way Foundation. Now it's quite vulnerable. Okay, let's go further. Okay, I did use Lady Gaga's matching technology that they offer on their website to try to find my own shades. I hope that's going to be the right one, because it doesn't always work like this. Most of the time it does, but let's see it. It's totally sealed, and my color is the 280 light medium neutral. 3 Clone Skin Tech Foundation Fondant. It's 30 ml, alright? Haus Tech powered with biofermented 7 complex plus IntelliZen 7 complex. It's called IntelliZen, whatever that means. A clean cutting edge long wear foundation that delivers superior makeup performance without compromising your skin. Infused with 20 plus skincare ingredients, buildable medium coverage, luminous second skin finish, ultra fluid, weightless formula. How to use it? Shake it well. I'm kidding. I'm so stupid, I'm sorry. Shake it well, blend it on to clean moisturize using the Haus Labs Foundation brush. I mean, if it's amazing, it should work with my own brushes. I mean, I do have enough brushes at home. Anyhow, alright, Haus Labs Foundation brush or fingers. Alright, but I will try to use my brushes. Okay, the rest comes in French. Le français. Okay, so it's sealed. Let's open it. Oh, okay, so right there. So this is... It feels very, very nice in your hand because it's not really too big. Oh my god, I can see here that looks quite thin. Oh, I can see here, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is how it looks like outside the packaging. As you can see, it has the lettering in a silver font. Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Formulation Foundation. Alright, so let's get on it, okay? So shake it well. It's quite a cute pump. Can you lock it? You cannot lock it, but you have a cap, so this should do. Don't lose the cap, I would say. Okay, let's do this. So I'm gonna first go with 2 pumps. It's quite minimal, and while I'm applying this, I'm gonna be talking a little bit about my skin type. I'm choosing to work with this kind of brush because I have more control about the buildable aspect of the foundation. Let me talk a little bit about my skin type. I do have a combined skin type. The T-zone tend to be more oily, and the rest of my skin tend to be more normal, not necessarily dry. My skin is dehydrated, and my skin also tends to change. It depends of the climate where I am. I am based in the Netherlands, and we are mid in winter time, so it's quite cold outside. We have heaters on, so my skin tends to be more dehydrated during this period of time of the year than in other times of the year. When I am in summertime, or when I am in Brazil, where I am originally from, my skin tends to be slightly more oily. So that's how for you to have a better sense of what type of skin I have and how I deal with my skin. The type of foundation that I like to wear has to be very natural. I don't like to see it. I don't like to feel it, but I don't think anyone likes to feel the heavy weight of foundation. But as they are telling us here, it's a lightweight foundation. So let's see, let's get on it. Okay, so, oh my God, this looks very dark, but let's see. Okay. Well, it is slightly darker than my skin tone, but it's not something that it's disturbing. One of the things that I get very annoyed every time I'm trying a foundation is that most of them, they tend to be quite yellow. And this one is kind of neutral, though it's slightly darker than my skin tone. I would say it's a more neutral undertone. Light, medium, neutral. Light, medium, neutral. So let's do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm also not gonna apply on my ears on this side, just to see the difference of color that we have over here with the rest of my skin. Especially because I want to check if this foundation does oxidize. I hope it doesn't oxidize, because one of the things that I like about the foundations that oxidize is that sometimes you have to spend money with 1 or 2 bottles just to get the right shade. Even when you're in a consultancy in a makeup store and somebody does apply the foundation for you to try on, I would never buy it immediately. I would wait for about half an hour at least, just to see if the foundation did oxidize or not. So let's do this. One of the things that I'm already noticing is that the finish, it's quite, I don't want to say dewy, but that's the direction that I'm going here. It feels quite wet on the skin. It feels, no, it doesn't feel wet on the skin. It looks a little bit wet on the skin. So let's get this here. One of the things that caught my attention from the first moment that I am applying this here is how easy to blend this is. The application is very effortless, which for someone that doesn't have a lot of experience while applying their makeup, this could be very convenient. So I would say that it's already kind of user-friendly because of the fact that it's easy to apply. Right, I'm not gonna apply here. I did apply here. Well, you can see already a little bit sort of difference, but I think this is not as much as oxidation. That is, yeah, the color that is not really match. But it's good because, as I said, because it's winter, I can actually use this until half of the year at least. Alright, so one of the things that bothers me on my face, I mean not on my face, but things that I wish could be less visible, is this transparent skin on the top of my nose. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm just going to try to build. What I'm doing here is I'm really trying to feel the texture on the skin. And to be very honest, it is feeling very lightweight, like very, very lightweight. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna grab some concealer just to go over here, right there, next to my nose wings and on top of my nose dorsum, and also to create a more natural looking, because I do look kind of tan. You can actually see here the difference of the color, so it's kind of bothering me. So let's get on it. And by the way, I only use 2 pumps and I still have some product left here, so great. So if you want to see which concealer I'm wearing here, you should just take a look on the description on the video. There, here. With the same brush, I'm just gonna blend it out right there. That's how it is. It's just the foundation. Okay, you can really see the difference of the color over here. But I'm still gonna keep it like this because I wanna see the oxidation. You got me? Yes. So let's go for it. To set this all, I'm gonna be using a powder, a transparent powder. It's a blotting powder. It's also from MAC Cosmetics. Okay, I'm using different brands. You could go like, oh, but why you didn't stick with the Haus Labs? The thing is, I'm testing the foundation. And I want to see if the foundation performs well on itself without any kind of support for other products from the same company. Because as a consumer, you don't need to be brand related. You could actually just choose which kind of product you like from each brand and go and be happy with this. So that's why. So I'm going here. This is a pressed blotting powder by MAC Cosmetics. I see a lot of texture over here, but it could be simply because I just sat with the powder. But because I'm going to be wearing this for quite a while, to see the performance, so it might become like a dewy later on. I don't know, we'll see, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna finish it up my base, like going contouring and highlighter, and then we will see how it's gonna be looking. So hold on. So I kind of contoured everything and highlighted everything, all using powder products. And now I'm gonna set this with a fixing spray. This one is from NYX Cosmetics with the matte finish. Okay, so this is the foundation applied. My face is contoured, highlight. Well, I didn't go crazy with metallic highlights, just kind of natural colors. And when I finish it up putting the powder, I think you just saw it, it did look very matte, which is not my favorite type of finishing. I do like more natural looking skin finish. But now, after applying the fixing spray, it does look slightly more natural, or I wouldn't say luminescent, I wouldn't say dewy, but kind of a satin finish, like satin, natural satin. It doesn't bother me, I do actually like a lot, but now it's time for me to get on and finish up this entire look. And then you're gonna hear my final verdict about the Haus Labs Foundation by Lady Gaga, okay? Keep it up. So again, it's now the end of the day. Well, I just came back from the event that I went to, and I must tell you, I didn't touch this and I didn't touch that. And I am very impressed. I am very, very impressed. Okay, but what are my final thoughts about the Haus Labs? What are my final thoughts about the Haus Labs Foundation by Lady Gaga? Okay, let's talk about their claims and my experience, and I'm gonna give some scores to the foundation, all right? First of all, from the moment that I applied the foundation, the beginning of the video up to now, it's been 7 hours, 7.5 hours, 7 hours, 7.5, maybe almost 8 hours. I don't know, 7.5 hours, I think, if I'm not wrong. And I did apply the blotting powder by MAC Cosmetics right after finishing the application of the foundation. I did apply the setting spray by NYX Professional Makeup, and I did apply also after that twice blotting powder on my face. But the last time that I did apply the blotting powder was about, well, before I went to the event. I didn't take it with me there. So it was about 3 hours ago, for something like 3 hours. Okay, I didn't go dancing, and like I said in the beginning of the video, it's winter time here in the Netherlands. So the air is quite dry inside places. So I didn't experience a lot of humidity, or I didn't put it to the sweat-proof moment. So, but what can I tell you? First of all, about the coverage. The claim says is a medium to full coverage, buildable coverage. I totally agree with this, because when I first applied this foundation, it was quite sheer, and I love that, the fact that it was quite sheer. Okay, I do have like loads of other layers on my face right now, like contouring, blush, highlighter, all the other stuff, and concealer, of course. It does look like more high coverage at this moment, but still I was able to create a very sheer coverage for the first time that I applied it. So for this, I really love it. So let's put like this coverage. I'm gonna give like I think I'm gonna give a 9.5. Am I too generous? No, I really appreciated the fact that I was able to create a sheer coverage. So let's put like this, 9.5. When it comes to the finishing, the claim says natural luminous finishing. I get what they meant when they say natural luminous finishing, because I don't, oh, my lash is like losing. Oh no, girl, stay here, stay there, stay there, stay there. I remember when I just finished the application without putting the powder and the setting spray, that I comment with you that it was looking quite setting. I didn't want to use the word luminous or dewy, although they use luminous to describe their claim, their finishing, but I would say it was very setting. So I do agree with this. So I think I'm gonna give a score of 9.5. 9.5. Am I being too generous again? I mean, I don't think so. Let's see. 9.5. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Longevity. Well, 7.5 hours. Listen, look at this. I almost didn't crease in any place of my line. I love that. I love that. Look at that. Look, can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this? It's not cracking, it's not going into the lines or creating more visible lines than actually they are. To be honest, that's quite impressive. That's quite impressive for a wear performance after 7.5 hours talking, smiling, being nice with people. I'm kidding. So I would say when it comes to longevity and wear performance, I think I'm gonna give a 9. A 9? I think I'm gonna give a 9. Yes. Oxidation. It did oxidize a little bit. You can see over here that is slightly different color, although it wasn't the perfect match for my skin tone, although I do think that I'm gonna wear this very often during summertime. But I'm not crazy or mad about how it did oxidize on my skin. Oh no, lash, stay girl, stay. I know, hold on for more. Few minutes until we finish it up this year. So I would say when it comes to oxidation, I'm gonna give a 9. I'm gonna give a 9 for oxidation. 9. Skincare factor. Well, they tell us that they have 20 plus skin care ingredients. I mean, it's very complicated to talk about skincare benefits from a foundation when you only wear it once. I should be able to wear this a couple of times. So, but I must tell you that it does feel very comfortable on my skin. So, judging for the only first time that I'm trying this foundation at this very moment, I'm gonna give, for skincare factor, 8.5. Yes, I'm gonna give an 8.5. Let's go there. 8.5. Number of shades, 51 shades. Well, that's nice. That's nice, and they also have neutral, cool, and warm shades among all the 51 shades. Different than another foundation that I already reviewed in the past, that they said they have like 30 flexible shades. 30 flexible shades, I don't know. But 51 shades, that's nice. I think I'm gonna give for 51 shades a 9. Also a 9. Am I being too generous? I don't wanna come over if I'm trying to like overhype the foundation, but I'm being honest here, okay? It is vegan. I checked. It is vegan. It is clean and it is cruelty free. They don't sell it in China. They might ship to China though, but they don't sell it there, which is great. It's amazing. When it comes to the price, well, it's 30 ml, like a reasonable size for a foundation, very average, very few foundations that I know that have more volume of product than this one, very few. But 30 ml, it's alright. The price is then 55 euros in euros, and it would be 45 US dollar. I really appreciate it. So when it comes to price and the quality and the performance that you have over here, I think I would give, well, it's pricey. I think it's one of the most expensive foundation that I have here. I know there are much more expensive foundations than those, but this is not the case. It's a slightly above average. And 30 ml, I think I'm gonna give a score for the price of 8. I'm gonna give an 8, okay? But it's just because I really enjoyed the product. Okay, so now let's see what's going to be my final score. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the highest score and the lowest score, and then we're gonna figure out which one is then the average. 9.25. So, but now let's go very straight to my final thoughts over here. Is this a great foundation? This is an amazing foundation, to be very honest. Lady Gaga, I love you as a person. I love you as an artist. And now I love you as a cosmetologist. Someone that creates cosmetics. Because girl, and let's not forget that. But I'm not focusing here right now. But it's still foundation. Would I invest in this foundation for my kit? I think I would. I think I would probably buy a light cool shade, a medium cool shade, and a deeper cool shade. I would buy a light neutral shade and a deeper neutral shade, and I would buy a medium warm, a light warm shade, a medium warm shade, and a deeper warm shade. Would give me about 6-8 foundations to invest. Okay, let's just make a very quick calculation here. If I would have to pay 8 times, so it's going to be, so it would cost me 450 euros to have this on my kit. Is it worth it? Well, I think it is. I think it is. I think if I had to think in changing all my foundations for something like this one, I think I would do that. Okay, so how did you guys enjoy watching this video? Again, thank you so much for sticking with me until the end of this video. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and share this video. Why? Because it does help with the algorithm, and it does help to push my videos to a larger audience, and I do really appreciate it if you can help me to achieve this. All right, again, thank you so much for your time, love and support, and I see you all next time. Bye bye.